All right, here we are back at the Fallen All-Star Cafe. We have Ferg here, number dos. Kind of heard something in passing, you and Brody.
Mm-hmm.
Brody seemed to shout out an F-bomb to you, suggesting that y'all had something going there. Did I read into that wrong, Ferg?
I had kind of relationships with a few different people, but Brody had tried to make a relationship with me, and we were pretty tight. But what the group did, I think the girls started it, attacked and put it between the two of us, so we had to split, and that was effective. It was a good job. He did well at that. So Brody was saying that he is not in a good position. He used different choice words. But he says he's not in a good position for the next round, and I would have to agree. He is not. But we'll see.
You know, as the All-Stars here, okay, so does the challenges really play a role, or is it really the social game going? Because there's nobody that can really float, or everybody knows all the tricks of the trade. So what happened to you? Well, how did you get booby-trapped?
Well, I definitely think the social game is much more important here than normally would be. Because if we look at the challenges, and say, take like the relay, I beat, I don't know, it was Ani by a long shot. So I've performed well in the challenges thus far. My walking thing group was the better of the two.
That didn't seem to be as
so
much value.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think what happened is I think they were really starting to think about the merge, which it might be too early to do that, because if I had to make a prediction, I think they're going to be back on the chopping block again in the next one. But they're thinking about the merge, so I think they wanted to get the strong people out. So I'm thinking they thought if I made it to the merge, it would be bad, which is a fair thought. I think I would have done okay at that point.
So you think he was more of a target, or is it more of everybody starting to get their little group down, or timing, or what do you think?
Groups were definitely forming in that last one, especially since we didn't have an easy target that time. Christian made it easy on himself, especially later when he started throwing out different names to different people. But then that time, there was no set target at first, so that's when the group started to form. The girls started to notice that they were small in numbers, so they kind of formed up. Then the guys had formed up, and then the guys groups kind of got funny and split, because Thomas is kind of more with the girls than anything else. So groups are starting, and we'll see how that plays out eventually.
Anything for the viewers you want to say?
I love y'all. I hope y'all thought that my shoes were louder than Brody's were today. And y'all catch me in the final three on the next one.
And the final question is, since this is the Fallen All-Star Cafe, if your game was a dish, say a blue plate special,
Okay.
what would you name it?
Oh gosh.
Named after your game today.
My dish.
A main dish with a side of.
Yeah, I like that. But I'm thinking more of a dessert. Because I'm thinking like my dish would be from Chopped, where they try to make ice cream, but it's always runny. Because it was almost great, but then it wasn't.
And in the end, it was just liquid.
Yeah.
There you have it. See you back at the Fallen All-Star Cafe.
Here we go.
Survivor. Be good.